Well, this is the last week of the legislative session, and a major question left to be answered has to do with funding rail. On the city side, will property taxes have to be raised? The city's also under a tight deadline to give the federal government a recovery plan for the rail project. Sarah Madison looks ahead as tough decisions will soon be made. Sarah?
Kathy, there is a lot going on, so let me break it down. Right now, a Senate bill in question gives the city just a 2-year tax extension to fund rail. The city says it needs a 10-year tax extension to get rail to Ala Moana Center. We checked the status of the bill. There have been senators and representatives appointed for conference committee. The mayor could possibly get what he needs for the rail project during this conference committee, but it hasn't been scheduled for this week just yet.
If we don't get an extension of the surcharge to the full 10 years I'm asking, then we have to find other sources of revenue to build a project if we're going to continue to build it all the way to Ala Moana Center.
That's what Mayor Kurt Caldwell said about 2 weeks ago. The other sources of revenue the mayor is referring to is possibly raising property taxes and cutting city services. That same day, Mayor Caldwell proposed revising a city ordinance so that the city can use its general funds for rail construction instead of just general excise taxes, as is currently allowed. This bill will be visited by city council members this Wednesday for its first reading. But Councilmember Ann Kobayashi says she will vote no.
We can't do this to our people. People are working 2 jobs. Seniors, as I say, are going to be struggling. I mean, life here is very difficult as it is.
If the city does not get the 10-year tax extension it needs, Mayor Caldwell said the next option to close the gap is to raise the property tax rate between 8 and 14%.
Everywhere, people always come up and say, please don't raise our property taxes, especially seniors, because they don't have a raise in the Social Security, whatever they're getting.
Tom Yamachika of the Tax Foundation of Hawaii says this will have a ripple effect because the property tax hike doesn't just impact homeowners.
It's imposed in businesses, it's imposed in resorts, it's imposed on renters indirectly because they have to pay the property tax that is imposed on the landlord. So it's going to percolate through the system and get paid eventually, and it's going to affect all kinds of things.
I think we have to look at alternatives. We're going to have to stop the bleeding. We cannot keep going to the taxpayer and saying, you know, give us more money for we don't know how many more years and we don't know how much.
If Mayor Caldwell doesn't get the 10-year tax extension this legislative session, then the possibility of a property tax hike would have to start this fiscal year. The city also needs to submit a recovery plan for its rail project to the federal government. That deadline is also in a week. Sarah Madison, KHON 2 News.